So one of the unfortunate parts of owning my truck for over a decade, my Colorado, and only having the YouTube channel for a couple years is that I've pretty much done all of the mods you could possibly do to the truck, and that's why I'm putting the 6.0 and 40s and solid axle and all that stuff now. But it's difficult for me to make videos for you guys with my truck because I've already done the fix for the problem that you're having. So this video is going to be a little bit less of a how-to, but I'm still going to show you how to fix the problem of your door locks and driver's side window not working. It snowed last night. As you can tell, I've already taken my door panel off and removed the switchboard. So our issue actually lies inside of the driver's side switch panel. So the issue is that your driver door window won't go up or down. The other three windows or one window will work. Your passenger window will work with these buttons, but the driver window won't. And the door locks don't work. And it's all has to do with what is up inside this little switchboard here. So you get your 4 screws out of here. There, and there. And this whole thing comes apart. So we're just going to kind of clip or declip the switches here. And we're going to pull the circuit board out of its housing. Don't lose anything. Keep the switches down because there's some clear little like reflectors or like little light tubes inside of here. So don't tip this over and dump everything out. So this board has 2 capacitors. One's right here and one's right here. So these are rated at 85 degrees Celsius from the factory. Over time, these capacitors lose their capacitance. They do not have the ability to hold a charge. Other YouTube videos have like shorted them out by, touching the 2 legs together and causing them to fully discharged so that they have to charge back up, and then a month down the road I'm gonna do it all over again. One's a 47 microfarad, one's a 33 microfarad. The problem is you gotta buy 50 or 60 or 100 of them, so I think I'll probably just put them for like $5 on the website, and you guys can just, if you're buying something else, add these capacitors and make sure that you don't have any problems. But essentially these capacitors that I've replaced them with are 105 degrees Celsius. As these vehicles heat up over the summer, depending on if you're in warmer weather areas in the country or the world, you get your windows rolled up, the inside of the truck gets really hot, and it prematurely dries the capacitors out. The 105C is about 220, 230 degrees Fahrenheit. Super easy, just desolder them, pop them out, make sure that the stripe is facing a little white square that's on there. You guys can see the little white square. From there, all you got to do is solder back in the new ones, and all of your windows, including the driver window and your door locks, will work again. So super easy mod. Should take you all about 10 or 15 minutes to do, and I've already done it, so I can't show you how to do it, but I'm pretty sure if you're getting to this point, you guys can solder some capacitors back where they belong. If you guys want to see how to put LEDs in your doors, I'm contemplating changing the color of mine. I think I did orange, I forget, on my circuit board, but I'm thinking about going green, doing a green lighting scheme instead of an orange lighting scheme that I had before. So I'm gonna potentially change that up. But if you guys want to see a video on how to do that to your truck, comment below and let me know. Every video, if you've gotten to this point, I will be giving away a sticker. Bam! Every video this year, I'm going to be giving away a sticker to one of you guys every single video. So just as a thank you for supporting me, and I'm going to put this at the end of all my videos to see if you guys are watching and would like a free sticker. I'll ship it my dime anywhere in the world, doesn't matter. And you guys get a free sticker from me to rep me effectively. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking the videos. I do enjoy doing this, and I want to make sure that I keep continuing to do Colorado content, even though I'm kind of going to branch out in some other really cool stuff that I've got. I've got 2 really cool projects coming up that aren't specifically related to the Colorado, more overland, more off-roading. I don't want you guys to miss out on that, but I still want to make you guys Colorado content. If you guys have any ideas for other videos, and I've probably already done the mod, but I've got a couple other buddies local that have trucks that might need some work, so I've got some stuff coming up. But I just want to say thank you to you guys for watching and subscribing and liking the channel and buying all my products. I'm really thankful for you guys supporting me in this business. So with that, we'll catch you guys in the next video.